What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler, and this is basically our weekend review. We're gonna talk about everything that has occurred from last Friday to today. So we got a lot to talk about. We're not gonna take up too much time. I know the attention span, right, of the average adult. It ain't that long. Anything over 10 minutes, and I'm totally risking it. So let's begin. Well, let's start off with a somber moment. We lost 3 people last week. In the black community, we always say death comes in threes. And who did we lose last week? We lost Lute Olsen, Hall of Fame college basketball coach, Arizona Wildcats. We lost him. We lost Clifford Robinson, Portland Trailblazer, great. Played back in the day with Michael Jordan, if I'm not mistaken. He was on that Clyde Drexler team that actually played the Bulls in the NBA Finals. And we lost Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman, I'm going to spend a little bit more time on because we lost Chadwick Boseman. We did not lose Black Panther. We lost Chadwick Boseman. We didn't lose T'Challa. We lost Chadwick Boseman. And let me go ahead and preface this by saying Chadwick Boseman, his loss is going to be felt in large part because of the Black Panther role that he played. Now, with that said, I'm a nerd. Been a nerd since I can remember, been a nerd. A lot of people who are the Johnny come latelys to the party, the Black Panther party, are now like, kill off T'Challa. No, that's unacceptable. A lot of people are saying the Johnny come latelys, give it to Shirley. That's partially acceptable. Here's why. And I'm saying this to the women out there, to the people that don't know anything about black culture, to the people who just don't get it. George Reeves played Superman. He died. Christopher Reeves came along and played Superman later. Paralyzed. Henry Cavill now plays Superman. I don't even want to get into how many Batmans we got. At the end of the day, this isn't a racist thing. This really, really isn't. It's a cultural thing. A young white male could always say, a young white child, a young white boy could always say he wanted to be Superman. He can go out, cosplay as Superman, didn't have to do anything different to his skin complexion. Maybe if he was blonde, he had to put on a wig, or maybe his parents just dyed his hair. But he could be Superman. No different than a white son saying, I want to be Batman. For our black sons, T'Challa was it. Shuri, Okoye, and Nikki are still very much living. Shuri is still someone that your daughters can look up to because she's smarter than T'Challa. Okoye is a soldier, a strong black woman. She's the general. Your daughters can still look up to her. Nikki was the love interest of T'Challa, and you really don't know the story arc that her character is supposed to take because you don't know Marvel Comics. You don't. But you speak from a place of knowledge in which you're not even speaking from a place of sensitivity, let alone knowledge. Our young black males, our young black boys, I saw a whole bunch of them hurt. Like they had lost their best friend. Like they had lost a male role model. We don't do away with that because of the death of Chadwick Boseman. And to be honest with you, I don't even think Chadwick Boseman would want that. He would want young black males to continue to have King T'Challa to look up to. That's what he would want. Not M'Baku, not even a returning Killmonger, but he would want young black boys to continue to look up to King T'Challa and what he stands for. That's royalty. Our young black boys need that. Don't cheat them of this because you in your feelings. That's not the Wakandan way. That said, let's move right along. So I did a post last Saturday about Kyle Rittenhouse. And let me tell you, the Kyle Rittenhouse fans, let me have it. One dude told me to suck his pink wee-wee. Thought that was kind of immature. I'm a heterosexual male, so I don't know. Another person said, hell Rittenhouse. You realize this is America, right? Like, hell Rittenhouse. And another guy doubled down by calling me a monkey. Yeah, there's no racial slur there, is it? All because I said Kyle Rittenhouse is a 17-year-old murderer. It is what it is. Now, I go see a lot of people's bios. I don't really like responding unless I look at a person's bio. So to Ian, I will say this. I saw the video of what you had, with the dude with the MAGA hat on and everything like that. I don't fall into any of your stereotypes of an African-American male. I don't. So you can't categorize me, even though clearly that's what you're doing based on that video. Joyner Lucas, the Joyner Lucas video, yeah. That I don't fall into them categories, brother. So you're gonna have to come find another way to address me. Look me up, search me. I'm just saying, I don't fit the stereotypes, bro. Don't let the hairstyle fool you. Definitely don't let the skin complexion fool you. What else are we talking about? Because listen, Kyle Rittenhouse is still a 17-year-old murderer. He was. He is. It is what it is at the end of the day. Kyle Rittenhouse. And y'all made him that way. They ain't got nothing to do with us. Yeah, y'all got Kyle Rittenhouse that way. College football returned last week. And what do we get with college football? I'm going to keep it honest with you, because I told people this one. It was interesting to see the players on the sidelines not practicing social distancing while the coaches had on their masks. Players, no mask. Coaches, mask. If you believe, if your kids are going to be exposed to the virus, you should be too. If you're going to protect yourself from the virus, you need to protect your kids too. It's just that simple. What else we got going on? President Trump. Veterans pissed off at Trump, which really has me questioning, like, Americans, like, when y'all get mad, when y'all talk about how Black Lives Matter is disrespecting veterans by kneeling, Colin Kaepernick kneeling, national anthem. What do you say about this dude in office? Like, we know he had so much to say about John McCain, and veterans don't like him. So my question to all of y'all that get mad when supposedly people disrespect veterans, are you getting mad at people who disrespect all veterans, or are you just getting mad at people who disrespect some veterans because their viewpoints line up with yours? And as far as respect goes for veterans, do you respect all veterans? Because hell, I'm one of them. Yep. Honorably discharged and everything. Do you respect all veterans, or just the veterans that go along with your point of view? Like, no, you don't respect all veterans, because clearly I got told to suck a wee-wee and got called a monkey. So clearly I know I ain't getting that type of respect. But let's be clear about something. President Trump did make fun of a physically challenged person. He did. Even if he mimicked them. If I impersonate a sick person, if I impersonate a doctor, am I not mimicking a doctor? If I mimic a police officer eating a donut, am I not poking fun at a police officer eating a donut? Now, I could very well have seen a police officer eat a donut and be reenacting that very same thing. What y'all gonna say? Right. It is what it is. Let's not do that. And then the whole shutdown of the diversity training thing. I'm just gonna leave that right up. Because if that ain't a racist, I don't know what it is. Racist pig is what he is. Racist pig. And those of y'all that's gonna come at me because I said it, y'all done already called me out my name when I was being nice. So, and trust me, my mouth is ratchet. My mouth is reckless. I can say a whole bunch of things on a stand-up comedy. Y'all don't want to see me do that, because trust me, all y'all that's coming after me, don't nail one of y'all want a microphone in my hand because I played the dozens back in high school. I've been roasted every last one of y'all. At the end of the day, if Nick Cannon can be forced to learn about Jewish Americans when he makes an insensitive comment, If we finna do away with that, listen, let's just do away with all of it. Don't ask me to learn about you. You ain't got to learn about me. There it is. We're going to keep this thing moving. We almost at that 10-minute. Oh, we already at that 10-minute mark. Okay, here we go. Before we get into Friday night's fallacy, Friday nights, that travesty, that nonsense that took place, LeBron and the Houston Rockets, let me do this. Rocky Hanna, you're up for superintendent, re-election. This whole Nikki Bradley thing, let me explain something to you. Because Rocky, my daughter went to your school when you were over there at Leon High School. Let me explain something to Caucasian Americans. Because see, y'all, I don't know what y'all be thinking. Yes, I do. Because if I say something anti-Semitic, you're going to get it in a heartbeat. Right? If I say something against Trump, you're going to get it in a heartbeat. Right? Okay, here we go. Y'all been knowing for the longest times that word monkey has been used to apply to us. Nikki Bradley, you're an assistant principal. You know better. You know history. You're supposed to have been you're supposed to be college educated, right? You're supposed to be college educated? What about you, Rocky? Because I know what was going on over there at Leon. I know what the student population, the student demographic was over there at Leon. So, Rocky, you know what the terminology monkey means when it applies to us, right? Nobody's stupid. We know what that is. We know what that is. And then for Nikki Bradley to sit down and draw a distinction between monkeys and their circus friends. See, I love when Caucasian people want to tell black people not to be offended. You can't tell me not to be offended when I read the same damn history books that your son read when I was sitting next to him in American history class. See what I just said? Yeah. So we're not finna do that. For Nikki Bradley to get her job back, here's what we need, Rocky Hanna, because I'm speaking specifically, directly, only to you on this one. I need that Nick Cannon justice. I need her, even though President Trump calls himself doing away with diversity training classes. She needs to go sit her ass down at a diversity training class. Matter of fact, she needs to sit down in a class where every racial slur that has been uttered toward an African American is uttered again. And she needs to be sit down and she needs to be made aware of it. And she needs to understand the history of it. That's what we're going to start doing from here going forward. How y'all handled this initially was total BS. You told her to take it down. No, sir. You told her to take it down. You weren't operating under the guidelines of transparency. You were trying to hide something. And you were trying to hide something by sending her over there to Kalaran Lakes. No, we're not hiding anything. We're going to start addressing these problems. And guess what? Addressing problems. Let's talk about Let's talk about TPD. Yesterday was a show of force. I'm sorry. Yesterday was a show of force. Let me tell you where you went wrong. There are way too many videos of way too many law enforcement agencies walking hand in hand with their community. Yesterday, you chose to show force. You're the police. You're the police department. You're a law enforcement agency. Why would you need to show force? You still haven't got it. You're not communicating with the community. You were an opposing force to what? Black Lives Matter. I don't see y'all suited and booted like that when it comes to All Lives Matter. I don't see y'all suited and booted like that when it comes to white nationalists. As a matter of fact, y'all not suited and booted. Y'all out there in y'all regular gear. Yesterday, y'all had on riot gear. Now, let me break this down to y'all that don't know. I'm going to explain it to y'all. Whenever they dress up like that, whenever they stand like that, it's a tactic to show intimidation. Now, I got to ask the law enforcement department in my city, why are you trying to intimidate the very same citizens you're supposed to protect? You got that one wrong yesterday. Every last one of y'all that stood out there for that mess, you got it wrong. How you going to intimidate the very people you're supposed to protect? You're sending the wrong message. Sad part is you don't even care. So now let's look at this whole LeBron James thing, because I'm going to keep it going. LeBron James, this is the last thing. Pass the damn ball. You got Dwight Howard and you got JaVale McGee in the post with somebody 6'8", 6'6" on them. They in the paint underneath the rim and you won't throw it to them, bro? Seriously, bro? Seriously. Really? We're not finna play the Rockets game. We got JaVale McGee and Dwight on the court for a reason. Throw the ball down in the paint, let them do work, and get them little dudes off the court. Basketball one-on-one, bruh. You pissed me off with that loss on Friday for no damn good reason whatsoever, unless you just wanted to make it look dramatic. This ain't me being Skip Bayless. This is me saying that game was too damn easy. We're not finna play small ball with our bigs on the court. We're gonna play big with our bigs on the court. Got me all in my feelings because y'all losing for that. Last but not least. So we know why police were created in America, right? We know the origin, the reason why they were created, right? That being said, let's stop acting like all black folk got to do is comply. That's been a lie since the police force was created in America. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, listen, that's my time. That's our weekend review and everything. I got to get this out to y'all. I wanted to do this a different way, but hey, time is money. You got to do what you got to do. So I ain't saying, I'm just saying, click, like, subscribe, share. Click, like, subscribe, share. Click, like, subscribe, share. Click, like, subscribe. Click, like, subscribe, share. Click, like, subscribe, share. That's my time. We're going to be doing this every Sunday, weekend review, where we wrap things up. We were still working on our production, but I still want to get this content out to y'all. That's my time. I ain't saying, I'm just saying thank y'all for rocking with me. Peace.